Hi.
You could hear you.
Yeah, I could hear you too.
Good afternoon and welcome to Through the Static. This is Stephen the Medium, your host, and my co-host is here, right one floor below me. And who is that?
That would be Coach Elex.
Coach Elix is in the house, and we
Yes.
have Mark, who is producing the show. So welcome, everybody. It's been a little bit since we've been live, and I'm really, really excited that I'm here. Elix is here, Mark is here, and we get to do the show. So, Elix, what's going on with you? What would you like to share with everybody, like your deepest, darkest, intimate feelings?
Well, I mean, in the Facebook Live, you exposed to the world that I hate ugly feet and hands. So, we might as well tell everyone else that I hate ugly feet. And it's starting to be summer beach season, and there's a lot of ugly feet out there. Just saying.
Well, it started off because Elix said that there's these things called sand animals, and clearly these sand animals came and just ravaged my foot when we were in Puerto Rico, and I got a rash on just one foot. And today, Elix wanted to check it out to see how it was doing, and it's almost all healed. And out of nowhere, Elix looks at me and says, I can never be with anybody who has ugly feet. And that just started the conversation.
Yes, absolutely. So, going forward, if you know me and we're going to see each other during the summer and you do not have pretty feet, make sure you wear boots. And if you don't have pretty hands, make sure you wear gloves.
I think you just tell them to wrap them up like a mummy.
That's true. I mean, one of your fans, David, was the person who suggested that. And I think that's a perfect suggestion. Boots and gloves.
Oh, I thought you meant wrap them up like mummies.
No.
Yeah, boots and when it's 95. Yeah, I'm sure. It's whatever makes you happy, Elix, is good, right?
I know.
You
I know.
don't get to see.
We sound so judgmental. So.
You don't get to see ugly feet, or ugly hands.
Yes.
Even though the Seinfeld episode was man hands, a woman who had man hands, which was kind of funny. So
yes,
little different than
I can't help but notice those things. But things are really wonderful, and the other thing we talked about was what's coming up. The awesome announcement that we're going to have tomorrow. So, you want to tell people a little bit?
Well, the announcement is today.
Well, the announcement
premiere is tomorrow.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
So Elix and I have been working on something since December of last year, and it is finally ready to launch. And nobody knows about this, not even Mark. And we tell Mark a lot, our producer. But we kept this between me and Elix, and it is going to premiere tomorrow at 8 o'clock on YouTube. So if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, which is Stephen the Medium, make sure you go there and subscribe. There's already going to be a ticker there that's because it's already, and I think it actually counts down the time for tomorrow night. And if you are on social media at 7 tomorrow night, we're going to do a live on Facebook so that we can maybe I was going to say maybe it would be nice if we could do Facebook and Instagram. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but in any case, we'll definitely be on Facebook Live tomorrow at 7, and we will just be celebrating into the 8 o'clock hour when this premieres on YouTube.
Yes. So you guys are I think you guys are going to love what we're up to, and you're going to want to see more and more.
I don't think I know.
I know so. That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, absolutely.
So
but I'll tell you,
tune in.
Did you ever think though well, it actually even started before December, but when we kicked this into gear in December, did you ever think it was going to be like 5 months?
No,
I didn't either.
But the process, it has been a really incredible journey and a very interesting process for us, and we've both been learning a whole lot, and so it's been fun nevertheless.
I think that's the coolest thing, Elix, is the learning. It's just learning different things and new things, and that's I think that's really good. It's really great, and I'm really excited.
So I'm sure people are like, "Oh my God, what is it? What is it? What is it?" Well, you're gonna have to tune in tomorrow
at 8 o'clock,
and you have to subscribe to Stephen the Medium, because this is
On YouTube.
On YouTube, because this is under Stephen the Medium umbrella. And so you got to subscribe to Stephen the Medium to be able to watch what we are going to be up to.
And it's not on anything. It's not on any other social media. It's not on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. It's just solely on YouTube. So, and we talked on Facebook Live that there was we also have like a mini preview of what this is, and then I just realized to Elix, I think you agree, Elix, that maybe we should use that as an advertisement, but after Thursday, because if we put it on, even though it's very small, it's still gonna give away what's going on Thursday night.
I'm game.
Yeah.
So whatever you.
You say you're gay?
Gay? Well, no. That was your conversation previously on the live. Stevens was talking about how straight he is, and I'm like, there's nothing straight about you. It's gayer than a picnic basket.
Oh, dear God. I was not talking about any kind of sexual orientation. I was talking about just the word straight. That's it.
But the way you said, I'm very straight. I'm like...
well, I was kidding. I'm never straight, I just... I can't stay straight long. I don't even know what I'm saying, so...
I don't know. I don't even know what you're saying either. So,
but I'm really happy to be here. You want to know what happened to that this past week? I swear to God, this is the truth. This past week, we have women come to the house and clean the house. Every other week, and they're fantastic. They're amazing. And this past Wednesday, they came, and my office is on the top floor of the house, so it's always the last room to get done because they start from the in-law apartment, Consuelo's, and they work themselves up. And when they get here, I always have the dogs with me because they're going to be barking and stuff. So when they get here, then I grab the two dogs and I go downstairs. I go into the living room, and it doesn't take long for them to finish up here, and then they're done and they leave, and then I resume all my whatever I was doing. So last Wednesday, I did the same routine, but when I came back upstairs after they left, my little Carmen Miranda figure was on my desk, Elix. And that was not on my desk. I have no idea how it came on my desk.
So they must have found it, because that's probably what happened. He must have fallen somewhere. They found it, but I didn't notice that. I was.
But where was she? I mean, she's been since we moved, a year and a half ago. Like, everything was very nicely tucked away, and so it stays safe and doesn't get hurt. I don't know. Carmen Miranda wanted to make an appearance, I guess.
Hey, but listen, before we go into a break, the one thing that we haven't said anything about was our fabulous Puerto Rico trip.
Was I done my Carmen Miranda?
I don't know, but we should be done with Carmen Miranda so we can move on to Puerto Rico.
There was a lot more on Carmen Miranda when we went to Brazil and went to see her museum, went to see her cemetery, and also my class. I stopped my class tonight.
That's right.
If you're interested, you still have time. It starts at 7 o'clock, and it is going to be fantastic, phenomenal class introduction. So, and yes, in Puerto Rico was fantastic.
How would they sign up?
StephenTheMedium.com.
There you go.
There you go.
Puerto Rico was awesome. This is our first show since Puerto Rico. I just realized that. I don't know, for some reason it doesn't feel like it is, but it is.
Yes. And we got things accomplished, and it was definitely. I mean, Puerto Rico's always relaxing, but I don't know. Something was a little bit different. It just felt more relaxing. I know there was everything we wanted to get done, we didn't, but it just still felt like we moved mountains there.
Yeah, but I think that's the point of those trips. That I think this time, you know what it was, Stephen? We didn't have any agendas. We did what we did, and whatever we did, and we didn't. And that was okay. In the past, I think we tried to squeeze in all these things, and then you become exhausted.
Well, speaking of squeezing in, you know what I try to squeeze in? My waist in pants at the end of the Puerto Rico trip. That's what I squeeze. Just saying.
The sweet bread alone, it's just hard to say no to.
when you hear, if you're from here, from the States, and you hear sweetbread, you have an idea of what you think sweetbread is or what your experience is, and it's not none of that. It just isn't. Living here all my life, and then going down to Puerto Rico and having pan dulce, which is the sweetbread, which is this.
From Ponce.
Yes,
That's
this bakery, San Agustin, that is the only bakery that does this kind of bread. And it is, if you like bread, like if you really like bread like myself, it is like kryptonite for Superman. I cannot eat it. And like Elix will buy a loaf, and by the time, well, like several
no.
loaves.
There's no. I can never buy one loaf. It's not enough.
No, from the bakery to the house, which is what, 10 minutes?
Yes,
A
if
loaf is
that.
gone. I ate a loaf. I'm
Yes.
not. Is that an exaggeration?
No, no,
It's not.
no.
It's
But
not.
it's delicious, and they're so busy that 9 out of 10 times we buy it and it's warm. So imagine warm bread that is on the sweet end and it just melts in your mouth. Hello.
Elix, I'm not really sure I ever remember going there and not having warm bread. I
Yeah.
just
Well,
don't. I
it's
don't. And the people are just very, very nice. And the owner, it's a couple that they're up there age wise. And the husband was sitting there one day when we went in, and he's fluently bilingual, and just loved that he got to speak to me in English. And he was talkative too.
Oh yeah, he actually was very very talkative. So
That was a fun time. It was, and from Juntas, right? Is that what he said?
yes,
Yes. So, and we hit a lot of beautiful restaurants. I mean, if you follow us on social media, you saw Monserrate, the restaurant that looks like you're on a boat. It's just
yes.
amazing.
That has to be my favorite place. I can't I just can't get enough of that place.
As Mrs. Costanza says, I can't. And if nobody knows Seinfeld, they're probably saying, "What the hell's Steven doing?" So,
Exactly.
but you know what? I'm going to take the first break. When I come back, I will resume this show, and I hope I get to do some readings for people. So 508-222-1320 is the phone number. Call me. I'm just sitting here. I need something to do, so call me, and I'll chat with your loved ones in spirit. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Elix, I hear the birds. It's so cool. And welcome back to Through the Static. This is Stephen the Medium with my host, Coach Elix. I just said to Elix on break, it's so cool because we're at home and we have the windows open and you can hear the birds, which is so cool. And even though it's not really that warm here, right?
No, it's very cool, but it's beautiful nevertheless.
Elix's hands were freezing today when I touched your hands. Okay, you know what? Let me go to the first caller. Hi, this is Stephen. Who's this?
Paula?
Hello?
Hi, it's Paula.
Hi, Paula. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm just, I'm just taking a couple of seconds as I'm tuning into everybody that's here for you, and there's a ton of people. Paula, I don't know, Dad, there's a dad energy, so if your father's crossed, it's dad, and your dad is crossed, right?
Yes.
I just said, when I said that, he just said, yeah, it's me. I'm like, all right, well, I guess it's dad. Paula, your father keeps showing me, like I'm sitting at my desk right now, and he keeps showing me a desk or a bureau. Did somebody have, like, mom or dad's furniture? Like that was passed down?
Does. Yeah. My sister does.
Because it feels like I'm in a bedroom. I think it's a bedroom. I don't know if she's got bedroom, like if it's a bureau or... Your father just brings that up, first of all, because, he loves the fact that if whatever she's got, he loves that. And he wants to give that as a validation. But he also just said somebody recently, Paula, was looking at, like, legal documents. Like, I don't know if somebody was or thinking about changing or doing something with, like, a will or a proxy or like a healthcare proxy. Is there something you know about that someone was doing that?
I know my sister just made a will.
Did you say you and your sister?
No, my sister, she made herself a will.
Oh, that's what it is. So, if you didn't know, Pop is watching. I love that he just wanted to make sure, again, your father is a little bit different when he steps forward, Paula, which is really cool, is that he's not spirit, like one in spirit that cares about what he gives. All he cares about is that it's him. And that's why he gives these specific things. So, but my heart keeps jumping. Someone... I can't tell if this is somebody crossed or somebody living, but it feels like my heart keeps skipping a beat. Was there like a heart issue going on with somebody that crossed or now?
When my mom passed, it was a heart attack.
Oh, so it's mom. Got it. So just know that it's a nice way that your mom doesn't want to be left out, Paula, and it's letting you know that she's also here. It's really wild too how your mom and dad split time between, the family. So if your mom's in one place, your dad's in the other place. Even though they can be in more than one place at a time, I think it's pretty cool how they sort of designate. But I got to tell you, it's your mother designating where he's going. So she's making sure you know. And she just also said, happy birthday, anniversary. What's the celebration that's really close? And when I get the bouquet of flowers, Paula, it's 2 weeks back, 2 weeks forward. So it's really close. It could be the beginning of June, but there is something really close. It could be an anniversary of death. It could be grandma, grandpa, mom, dad. I don't know. But your mother just said, I needed to validate it feels as, I was going to say a birthday, but I don't know. Because your mother also just said, I'm sorry, Paula, go ahead.
On May 3rd, it was my wedding anniversary.
Oh, wow. So happy anniversary. I love that mom and dad step forward and want to give that as a beautiful validation. And let's let you know that they're on May 3rd. Whether you did something, whether you didn't do something, they just want to give that as just express that they were with you, how much they love you. And, well, I think they're always with you, right?
Not really. No.
Well, well, hopefully after this phone call you do, I hope. And that's why they gave these particular validations, Paula. So I'm going to leave you with that. Listen, a lot of love to you, Paula. You have a great night, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Let me go to the next caller. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this? Hello.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Hi, it's Danielle.
Is it Danielle?
Yep.
Hi, Danielle. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, Danielle. You know, before I even knew it was you or heard your name, I keep hearing the George, John. Who's the G or J connected to you?
John.
Who's John?
Ex-boyfriend.
But he's here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't you love how they're dissing on you right from the get-go, right as soon as the gates open? Let's talk about Danielle's ex. It's never about that. It's really, always, in this particular case, Danielle, which I love, is your loved one's just giving I can barely finish in, is your mom here or crossed?
Crossed.
So mom is here, letting you know that she is here. It's just a beautiful way to let you know that they are in awe of, again, what you've done, what you've accomplished, what you've learned. That's why they talk about exes. Whether it was a good relationship, a bad relationship, it doesn't matter. It's just you've learned from it. And Danielle, your mother just said, Danielle, the 0 number. Who's turning or just turned like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60? There's a 0.
My dad just turned 70.
I love that. I love your mom. Your mom is like my best friend, sitting right next to me. Like, tell my daughter the 0. Well, actually, she said Danielle, the 0 number. So, what a beautiful validation for your father, just to give you a big hug. And your mom, which I'm not really sure I've ever seen this reference. Your mom just put like, it's almost like she had Gumby. You know the character Gumby, like the rubber character. Yep. It's almost like she has Gumby arms and just hugged you. And I love the fact that I've never seen this reference that, she's with you all the time. And when you get up to go into a different room, it's almost like her arms just stretch like Gumby, just to make sure you know that she's always protecting and watching. And, nothing that comes out of my mouth is by accident. When I just said watching, your mother said, Stephen, tell my daughter to be watching. So I just said to your mother, be watching for what? And she said, just tell her to be watching, be watching. Danielle, it feels to me like a person. That's what it feels like. If I was going to say at first it was an opportunity, but it feels more like somebody's coming. Well, that's definitely it. Somebody new's coming into your life, and that doesn't necessarily mean like intimate, romantic, but it does mean that somebody's coming in that your mom wants to give as a validation, and to also let you know it's a good thing. It's a very good thing, but it's a guy. It's definitely a guy. I don't know if somebody's who's the I had an Aunt Rita, and I never hear that name. Rita, Robert, Reggie. Who's the R connected to you? Either Danielle living or crossed. And again, it could be first or middle name, but it's
I'll keep that in mind. I can't think.
Yeah, keep it with you. Oh no, I know what it is. Why does your mother keep talking about a hotel?
Well, I went on a vacation, and I'm going on another one to our spot where she took me as I was growing up as a child.
What? Like, oh my God. Wow, Danielle.
Literally, that last weekend.
I love that. I love that your mom just gave that as a validation. And, I said to her, she's not getting the R. And she said, Stephen, listen, I didn't say Rita. I didn't see a name. I said the Ritz. Say a hotel.
The river. It was the riverfront, and it's the river. I laid on the river at the riverfront.
What?
Yeah, 100%. That was insane.
Danielle, it's so amazing. You know what your mom just said, which I it's just pretty incredible. When you just said that's insane, your mother said, Stephen, what's insane is how incredible my daughter is. That's what's insane. And your mother just said to me, every single second she watches you from Spirit. And when I say from Spirit, I mean she's right next to you as I talked about the Gumby arms. But I'll tell you, Danielle, whatever is happening with you and whatever is going on, just keep in that vibe. Keep in that. It's almost like your mom just said. She's, my daughter's like into the liveness. Like she's in a great place. So make sure you keep that with you. And listen, if she brought that up, know that she's with you and everybody's with you. And I love it, Danielle. I'll leave you with that because I got to take a break. And a lot of love and enjoy that vacation.
I will. Thank you so much.
All right. Listen, thank you, Danielle. I love Danielle. And we will be right back. Welcome back to Through the Static. This is Stephen the Medium, your host, and having way too much fun with Elix and these callers, which is crazy. Elix, are you there?
I am here. Coach
Elix is in the house.
That's right.
But you know what? I got to work, so let's go to the next caller.
Let's go.
Hi, this is Stephen. Who's this?
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Jody.
Hi. Jody, Jody, the one that we were playing with you with your name?
You got that right.
I love it, Jody. So we were on for everybody. What? So everyone that's listening, if you weren't on Facebook or you're not on Facebook, Jody came on and we were just referencing that she's got like 75 names in her title of Facebook, and we were just playing with her. So I'm so happy that you called, Jody, and I get to do this with you. So Jody, let me get right to this, because before I even got if I knew who was calling, there's an animal, and I can't tell if it's a dog or a cat, but did you grow up with animals?
Oh, yeah.
Because it feels like it could be one of each, because I there's a dog, but then there's definitely a cat, but the cat, did you have cats also?
Yeah.
So just know that, it's kind of cool, Jody, that with you, animals are starting this reading, which is kind of wild, and I love that. But these animals want to what are they saying? Do you have animals now?
Yeah. Yep.
Do you have two?
I have 2 dogs and 2 cats.
Oh, so this is the two. Oh, so no wonder why dogs and cats. I got. But one of Bella, Bailey, Brownie, B name. There's a B connected. What was that?
Butterscotch.
And who was Butterscotch?
My kitty.
Oh my God! Wow. But Butterscotch is crossed.
Yes.
Wow, Jody, the connection, which I don't see a lot, and I tell people when I teach my class, connection with animals is like one of the rarest gifts that there is in spirit. And believe me, you've got it. It's pretty incredible that Butterscotch, regardless of how long he or she may be gone, just wants to make sure you know that they're still here with you. And any and every animal growing up that you've had that has passed away has not gone anywhere, is just with you. And there's a dad energy. Is your father crossed?
Yeah.
Your father is letting you know that he is corralling all of the animals. And Jody, who's Ann? Anthony? Ann? Who's the A?
Anna.
Who's Anna?
My daughter. That's what my father used to call her, Anna. Her name's Amanda. That's the nickname thing with the Irish,
I was going to say, so the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right?
He named me Jody, honestly.
I love it. But your daughter's name is Amanda, but he used to call her Anna?
Her initials, Amanda Nicole, and then the last name.
Wow.
So
that is
the initials.
I love that. And you know that he's still calling her Anna, because that's the first word that came out of my mouth was Ann. I love it. I love that he's but when he just, you have 2 kids?
I have 4. I have Tracy. You've talked to Tracy before.
Well, so wait a minute. Let me ask you something, Jody. Is Amanda the second?
Amanda's the third.
Why are they giving me? Why is your father saying 2? Are you one of 2? Like, or do you have 2 kids, 2 siblings?
No, I've got 3 siblings.
I don't know why your father keeps giving me. You know what it feels like? It feels like twins. Are there twins in the family?
No. One of them. Well, yeah. He had 2 nephews that were twins.
Oh, so that would definitely be in the family.
One of them crossed. So maybe that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's gotta be. And who's Bob or Brian?
Bob is my husband.
Wow. But he's here, right?
He's here. Yep.
Your father's very funny. Your father just leaned into me and said, "And he's staying there." So I love it. Yeah, your father's got a very, very good sense of humor, which I love. But you're and there's a really, really strong mother also energy though, Jody. That's in spirit. Yeah. Is mom crossed?
Yeah, she crossed.
So she wants to make. There's no way that this call could have ended without your mom letting you know that she's here too. So she's definitely. She keeps showing me like a statue. There's
she liked elephants.
I don't know. It's not an animal, because she would have told me elephants. She keeps showing me a statue that it looks. At first, I thought maybe it was like Mother Mary or something like a saint. That's what it feels like, or you know what, or an angel. It feels like something that stands up. And Jody, keep this with you. Your mother keeps also bringing it to the cemetery or to a death. So I don't know if somebody has like an angel or a statue like like part of their headstone, or someone brings an angel to a headstone, or at a service, like when your mom crossed, if somebody had angels? Nothing you remember?
No.
So
Probably
just,
related. Yeah.
what was that?
I don't. That was my daughter listening in the background talking.
I'm being adored.
I love it. The whole family's here. So just there is something, dear Lord, with the statue, and you know what? It's Mother Mary. So someone has I can see the veil.
My grandmother used to have a whole room full of holy statues.
Oh, so it's Grandma. This is Mom's mom?
No, my dad.
So, but mom's also here, just on a side note, just to let you know. But I love the fact that Grandma, that on your dad's side, is just letting you know that she's here too, how much they all love you. And let me tell you that when you, with your daughter, there's a lot of energy. You guys get a lot of energy when you get together. It's like Wonder Twin powers activate. I love it. It's kind of cool. I love it, Jody. I got to move along because I've got some callers to take. So thank you so much for calling, and a lot of love to you.
A lot of love to you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I love that woman. Let me go to the next caller. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this?
This is Carol.
Hi, Carol. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good too, Carol. So, Carol, let me ask you something. Spirit immediately, there's a mother energy who keeps showing me, and I'm trying to figure this out. So let me start here. Are you connected to like a Helen or a Harold or an H name? Either living or past?
Nope.
And not even like a last name? Like Harrington or like, there's a really, really strong H. And I couldn't tell if your mom is crossed, right?
Nope, my mom's here.
So grandmother then. Even though,
yeah,
wait a minute, Carol, did you have a mother-in-law who's crossed?
No.
It's very interesting that it doesn't feel like it's your grandmother's level, though, if your mom's still here. I don't know if there was another loved one in spirit connected to you that is saying she felt like she was motherly, like an auntie or a friend or your mother's friend. All I can tell you is that it's not yet the grandmother level, but just keep this with you, Carol, because they keep telling me the H is connected to you. So just make sure you keep it with you. But Dad is crossed?
Yes.
So your father is giving a valid, he's like nodding, like yes. And now that your two grandmothers are here, because I know I already brought them up, they're both stepping forward, and someone did something with a rose or roses.
My husband's grandmother, I was very close to her, Michelina.
But what's the rose connection?
She gave me the rose because my mother-in-law didn't want to, when we got married, to welcome me into the family.
What? Oh my God, that is so cool. And this is your husband's grandmother?
Yeah.
Wow. So that tells me then.
You kept on saying the H. All I could think of, the woman that crossed is her. I loved her to death. She loved me to death. But that's Michelina. It's not an H.
But just what I was about to say, Carol, is know that because this is on your husband's side, that H is on his side. He's got somebody that's living or crossed with the H name, even though it feels like it's crossed. So just keep it. Ask him. Maybe he can think about it. So
yeah, he's right here with me on speaker, but we're trying to figure it out now.
Well, hi, husband.
It'll hit him.
It definitely will hit him. So, and there's a Mike or Mary. Who's the M? Connected to.
Well, Michelina is the grandmother.
No, I already know her name, so they wouldn't give me something I already know. But did you say you have an Aunt Mary?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
So, but in spirit.
Correct.
So I love her that just wants to step forward and wave high. But why does she keep talking about the ring? She keeps sort of pointing to you and your husband and talk about the ring. Does something happen with the ring?
No.
Wait a minute. So you two wear your rings?
Yeah, we got our rings. Yep. Well, he doesn't wear his. because he does construction a different way.
Yeah, that's why she's bringing it up, and that's why I just said, "Do you both wear your rings?" Is that Aunt Mary? And I know this is a weird validation. Just pointed to one of you two and said, the ring's not there. The ring's not there." It's Aunt Mary's watching you, Carol, and she's watching your husband too. So just saying, which is really funny. But there's also, I think, on your husband's side, like a Jim or George or John there's a G or J connected on his side.
And Uncle George, he was close to too.
So, Uncle George also stepping forward in somebody, Carol, is good with wood. I mean, I know you said your husband, I think, is in construction, but can your husband like build things?
No, my husband runs heavy equipment. But he's just telling me his grandfather used to build.
Wow.
With wood.
I love that. I love that your husband's loved ones are coming through. The grandfather just gave your husband a big hug, and it's
Now there was another G. You know what? There's another G. His father's name was Guido. His grandfather.
Wow. So they're all coming through, Carol, for both of you, which is really cool. But they keep talking about coins with your husband. Coins.
Chris.
Did someone collect coins?
My father has the dollar piece.
His father passed, but he had the dollar pieces.
Coins, you mean?
Yeah, coins. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just, it's Carol, it's your husband's dad, your father-in-law, that just wants to make sure you know that he's watching. He watches you guys all the time, and just also
I keeps talk to him.
He keeps referencing your husband as his boy. He keeps referencing his boy, and just loves him, and just is. I mean, this just God, Carol, this, and with you and your husband, there's so much that I could keep going, and I can't because I got to take a break. So, listen, thank you, Carol, for calling. A lot of love to you and your husband, and thank you for letting me do this.
Thank you.
All right, have a great night, and we'll be right back. And welcome back to Through the Static. This is Stephen the Medium, and I'm going to go directly to the next caller. Hi, this is Stephen. Who's this?
This is Megan.
Hi, Megan. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, too, and I'm glad to get to talk to you. So, Megan, let me get going here with you. So, wow, there's a really, really, Megan, strong dad energy. So, is Dad here or crossed?
He's crossed.
So know that he's and there's a really strong mother energy too. But let me just talk about. Has your father been gone for a while?
I think 8 to 10 years.
Yeah, I mean
14.
I got it. He in June. He just said something's coming up in June.
My birthday.
I love it, Megan. Right from the get-go, he's giving such a beautiful validation to you, and that was easy too because my birthday is the 14th of June. So he just
Gemini.
Are you a Gemini?
Yeah.
Wow, I love it. In any case, it's a great way to let you know that your dad is watching. Why does he say 2? Are you one of 2 or 2 siblings?
Oh no. I'm one of 5, but my nephew Jack's birthday is the day after mine.
Oh, so 2 birthdays. Oh my God, I love that. I love that your dad's giving that also as a validation. Megan, there's also though, is your mother here?
Yes.
I thought so, but there's a grandmother. Well, actually, there's 2 grandmothers. Just know that one of it feels like it's your mom's mom. I could be wrong, but it's because it's a grandmother that just is ranting and raving about you, about who you are, how much she loves you, just like you're such a special soul. It just goes on and on and on. And also Alan or Anna, or there's an A name connected. Your middle name is not A?
My name?
Yes.
No, my name's Megan.
No, your middle name.
Oh no, it's Irene.
I love you. She must be like, Steven's drunk. I just said Megan. It's not an A. So, Megan, there's an A middle name somewhere really close connected to you, like Mary.
My mom's name is Anne, and my sister's middle name is Anne.
I love it. I love that the grandma is giving a double shot of your mom and your sister, which is really, really cool. But your father, it's very important for you to know that your father is always watching you. He's just always around, and watching and protecting and just keeping. He just said to me he keeps tabs on you. And there's either did you have cats growing up?
No, I'm deathly allergic.
Did you have small dogs?
I have. Yeah, we had dogs. They weren't tiny. I have a small dog now.
Oh, so that's got to be what it is. Because when they're small, I can't really tell if they're a cat or a dog when they're but either something is white or there's a W in the name.
Yeah, I have a white and black spotted Frenchie that I recently rescued, and then I have 2 big dog black labs.
Wow. So, I love Frenchie. I love that they're giving a validation, and especially because you rescued that. And that keeps showing me Z. Do you not sleep?
I've been sleeping a lot lately.
Oh, so it's the opposite. You've been sleeping a lot.
Yeah.
Wow. There's nothing ever connected to this. It's just letting you know that your father and everybody else in spirit are with you, Megan. They're watching and they know exactly what's going on. But when I see the Z's, it's usually the opposite. So lucky you if you've been sleeping a lot. But in this...
Yeah. Well, I have COVID.
Another reason why your loved ones want to make sure you know that and are keeping an eye on you. That's why your father says he's watching you and just making sure that you stay as healthy as you can, Megan, which I love. And just, you know what, because I'm running out of time, those animals, those dogs, they see spirit all the time also. So if you're watching your guys and they're looking around at nothing or barking at nothing, know that they're watching spirit because there's a lot of spirit around you. So, which is a great thing, Megan.
Yeah.
Listen, thank you.
Are,
What was
are
that?
dogs, sorry, are dogs and animals like with past loved ones?
Yes, absolutely. With past loved ones and with you still. They're both. It's simultaneous, which is amazing. So any past animals like with your dad, they absolutely. So that's the beauty of when we get told that, and the beauty that when we go across when it's our time, we get to see them. So it's beautiful, Megan.
Awesome.
I love it. I love it. So listen, I got to leave you with that. A lot of love to you, Megan, and you have
All
a
right,
great night.
Thank you. Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. And let me go to the next caller. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this?
Hi, this is Christy.
Hi, Christy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Christy, who's the L? Like Lynn or Lisa or Larry or the, I don't know if this is first name, middle name. You're not like Christy Lee?
No.
There's an L that's either Lorraine. There's a really, really strong L connected to you, either living or cross. So if it doesn't come right now, keep it with you because it will. And they actually keep drawing an L near you. There's a grandfather that steps forward, Christy, and keeps talking about, did someone close to you or connected to you just do something with the car?
Just do something with the car?
Like get a car, transfer a car. Why does your grandfather keep talking about? He keeps pointing about a car, or was a car like handed down?
I was in a car accident this past year.
Oh, that's the reason why he's giving it to. It's just it's a wonderful way too, Christy, just to let you know that he's watching. And I guarantee you that L is connected to that accident somehow. There's a street, there's a town, this person, L. Keep it with you.
Okay.
Because your grandfather just wanted to make sure you also know you had a lot of help and a lot of angels to make sure that you were okay. And Mark or Mike or Mary, there's a really strong M connected also to you. But that feels like it's living. And connected to December or the 12th. There's something like on the 12th of a month or December, a birthday anniversary connected to you.
No,
so if you,
I really don't. I don't know. There's really nothing in December.
Either December or the 12th of a month. Pick a month, any month. The 12th, birthday, anniversary of crossing. But there is, if they're bringing it up, Christy, there's a reason for it. And it's got to be something connected to you, thus the reason why they're bringing it up. And there's also something happening with you. Good. Like Christy's like, what do you mean happened with me? No, good, Christy. Very good. There's something because I keep seeing spirit, like there's so many people here for you, and they keep showing me like direction, like the vision. Like I keep seeing through your eyes straight ahead, and I don't know if you're thinking of something different, if you're coming into who you are. All I can tell you is that there's the path is changing, and it's a great thing. It's a really great thing. It feels like you have a handle on fear, which a lot of people clearly don't. There's a legal document too, Christy, signed or being signed.
I'm getting divorced.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So that all works out with the path and the vision. Wow. No, Christy, seriously, it's what a beautiful way, and I'm sorry about the divorce, but what a beautiful way that your loved ones are letting you know, keep this with you, wrap this around you, that when they said, and I've never seen this before, I've never seen them bring me to the person I'm reading and go to their eyes and see through your eyes straight ahead. And I got to tell you, Christy, where you're going is the best, I think, in your life.
Really?
So that is something that you better hold on to and absorb and hug and keep with you, on times that you're not feeling the best or whatever the case may be, because I'm telling you, nothing is by chance when I do readings. There's no coincidences. There's no mistakes. For them to bring what they said, make sure you grab onto that. So, and in the future, I'm sure you'll look back and say, I completely understand why. I get it. And thank you, Spirit. So the show's ending. Christy, I got to go. A lot of love to you, Christy. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. So the show's over. It's done. It goes so quickly. Thank you, everybody, for watching and listening. Elix has had to...
No, I'm back.
Oh, I was going to just squeal on you and say you're getting the food ready. But so tell everybody about you and the show.
I did. So tune in Friday. Get a Grip with Coach Elix. I have Dr. Charles Daniels, and we are going to be closing Mental Health Awareness Month, which is May. That's going to be the show.
I love that. Also, make sure you go to my YouTube channel, Stephen the Medium. Subscribe, because tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, you're going to have a great surprise. I'm doing my class at 7 o'clock within an hour. And as always, which I never say, if you are interested in a reading, go to my website, stephenthemedium.com. You can sign up for a reading. You can sign up for a whisper in a note. You can sign up for a Reiki in a reading. There's just so much there on that website. So thank you guys for being here. And thank you, Mark, who produces the show. His show is Before Mine, 3 to 5, Mark's Jukebox. Check it out. It's a fantastic show. And until we'll see everyone Friday on Elix's show. But for me, I'll see you next Wednesday on Through the Static. So a lot of love to you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.